We are officially 38 weeks pregnant. We are going wedding dress shopping for my sister. Hello everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Gabby. I'm 27, I live here in regional Victoria, Australia. I'm a qualified pastry chef, but I've just recently gone on maternity leave as I'm pregnant with baby number 2. And I'm currently a stay-at-home mum, as I also have a almost 2-year-old. We are officially 38 weeks pregnant. I'm feeling large and in charge, and we have pretty much done everything that's important. I have organized the bedrooms, I've organized the clothes, I've organized all the drawers, I've done my hospital bag, I've done my food prep, I've done my nighttime caddy area. Now I'm just in cleaning mode, so I'm making sure that I'm keeping up to date with all of the washing, so if I do go into labor, I haven't got like a shitload of washing just sitting around. I want to deep clean the mat, which I'm in the middle of at the moment, but I'm just having a bit of a break. I want to do the same thing with the couch. I want to be able to clean the couch because it's filthy, it needs clean. And I'm just doing little bits and bobs here. I'm doing out the photo album, all kinds of stuff. So come along for the week, and if I go into labor for the next week, amazing. If I don't, preferably I would like to be then either on time, have a due date baby, or if he's a couple of days late, then he's a couple of days late. I really don't want to be in hospital or go into labor around Amelia's birthday. Obviously, I don't know when I'm going to go into labor. It's going to happen when it happens. But Amelia's birthday is on the 1st of June. I know that she's so small that she's not going to really know that it is her birthday, but I know it's her birthday. And obviously when you give birth, hormones are running wild. I will most likely get emotional over it. And I really just don't want to miss out on being with her the morning of her birthday. Like, I will just be devastated. So I'm really hoping that he either comes in the next week. And if he doesn't, well then preferably come late if he wants to come late. Even though I am extremely uncomfortable, I'm getting into that very uncomfortable area. I just really don't want to be having him really close to Amelia's birthday, preferably. But anyway, we're doing some cleaning today. It is, what's today? Thursday. I actually don't have Amelia today. She's at daycare. That's been a bit of a transition. I dropped her off there an hour and a half ago. Haven't heard anything as of yet. I will give some updates later on how that's been, what's been happening. But at the moment I am doing the mat. So let's go deep clean the mat. Before I get to cleaning more of this mat, I just thought I would show you what this is, because this has to be hands down one of the best purchases we've ever made. Ever. It is one of those spot wash vacuums. If you are a mum, you have toddlers, you're potty training, not even that, even if you've got dogs, this has to be one of the best things we have ever bought. And it wasn't even that overly expensive. I think it was only like maybe $130 when we first bought it a couple of years ago. It cleans our carpets, it cleans our rugs, couches. We've used it on the mattress. We've used this thing for everything. It is the best. When there's been spills or throw ups from Amelia, or when we were trying to potty train her and she peed on the carpet, all you do is, it's filled up with this water solution on one side, and then it sucks up all of the dirty water and puts it on the other side. So you spray it on the spot that you want to clean. You scrub it a little bit. It does have like a scrubbing attachment, which you can take off if you don't want to use it. You scrub it in and then you suck it up, and it literally sucks up so much shit. You're actually going to be disgusted with yourself. I bought one for my mum for her birthday, and she already loves it, and she was so disgusted with how gross her couch was. It is hands down one of the best purchases I have ever made, and to anyone who is having a baby, I am always going to be highly recommending one of these. Saves you having to get someone in to actually clean your things like your couch, your rugs, your carpets, because you can just do it yourself. Also, when we were in our old house right before Was it right before we had Amelia or after we had Amelia? I can't remember. I think it was after we had Amelia. Our laundry flooded. We somehow had like a hose pop out and water went everywhere, and it went all through our carpets. Absolute nightmare. Back in the day, if that would have happened, people would have just put towels down and you would have had to wait for it to dry and hopefully not cause mold problems. But what we did is we literally just used this and sucked it all up. It took us a couple of hours, but we just sucked it all up and it didn't ruin our carpets. Our carpets dried within just a couple of hours. It is hands down one of the best things. Best $130 we ever spent. I think I paid $160 for my mum back in January, but it's still hands down the best investment. If I can find it, I will actually put a link to this one down below if you live in Australia. We bought it from the Good Guys, I'm pretty sure. Especially that now that we live in a brand new house, we obviously want our house to be staying in pretty good condition. Obviously with toddlers you can't really promise that, but with throw-ups, food spills, toilet training, our carpets will not get stained because we've got one of these. So at the moment I'm just deep cleaning the play mat, our muscle mat. I don't think we've spot washed this thing since we've bought it, so it's looking pretty ratchet, and I've only got the tiniest little bit left because I don't want to have to think about it again, and then it's done for a good while. So let's get into it, shall we? Yesterday because we didn't really do a whole lot, but today is a very exciting day. We are going wedding dress shopping for my sister. My sister recently just got engaged a few months ago, and so now we are in the process of having a wedding and organizing a wedding, which is really exciting. So today we are doing wedding dress shopping, and I've been very thankful that I was able to make it. Yeah, I just wanted to make the dress appointment, and then after the dress appointment today, he can come at any point that he likes. Hey, is that your koala book? So Amelia will be getting looked after by my in-laws today because the appointment is during her nap. And then after the appointment, we're going to go have some lunch. It's just going to be a really fun, exciting day. I actually cannot wait to see her trying on some dresses. My sister and I have very different tastes when it comes to wedding dresses. It's actually just like really interesting, the difference. Like the dress that I picked, I had a very form-fitted dress. I had a lower back, spaghetti straps, lace, and she is like the total opposite. She doesn't want a lower back. She wants like an A-line dress. She likes that satin glossy material and with like thicker straps. Just very different. Even like, I think she wanted like a belt possibly. She also likes strapless, and I am not a strapless gal. I didn't even try on any strapless dresses when I went shopping for my wedding dress. I was like, I know it's not my thing. Yeah, it'd be interesting what dresses that she tries on and what she ends up picking, even if she ends up picking any of those sorts of things. When we were growing up, we watched Yes to the Dress a lot, so we always had a bit of an idea as to what type of dresses we like, but it's always so different when you actually try one on. I remember trying on this particular type of dress because I was like, yep, that's what I like, that's what I want to wear. And then I tried it on and it did not suit me at all. So yeah, it'll be interesting if that's the type of dress that she ends up picking, or if she ends up picking something totally different, or even if she leaves with the dress today. So yeah, an exciting day ahead, and hopefully let's not go into labor today. That would be nice. Happy Monday. I have not vlogged and it's almost 4:15 and I haven't vlogged again today. Today I've had an Amelia free day, which has been really nice. The last couple of nights I have not had the best sleep. I'm quite exhausted. Today I've just done some cleaning. I went into my workplace and just had a bit of a chat with them just to like catch up. Went for a really long walk, done a whole bunch of cleaning, did a very big deep clean of my shower because it really needed it. And I've just been relaxing, which is what my body just feels like it really needs. Especially over the last couple of days, my pelvis has been in so much pain. So it's just been nice to relax, not have to run after a toddler for the whole day, but I do have to go pick her up very shortly. I thought I would just come on and chat to you guys what has been going on with Amelia's daycare experience. So she's been there a couple of times now. The very first day she had the best day, like the best day. She was like, bye mom, catch you later. And then when I picked her up, she was not happy that I was picking her up. She wanted to stay, like she was so happy. So I thought, amazing, like she had the most amazing day. Came the following week, she was all good when I dropped her off. She was pretty happy. And then there was like an incident that happened. She was playing with a toy. These two kids came up and took the toy off her and she got all upset. And then apparently something else had happened, but I can't remember what they said. And she was just hysterical, just wanted me. She was crying for me, saying she wants mum, she misses mum. And so after only like 2 hours of being there, I had to go and pick her up because it's not far from my house. I am just home during the day. I'm just pottering around doing things. If she's upset needing me, I'd rather them ring me instead of them just letting her cry for hours on end. I personally just can't cope with that. So they rang me and I went and picked her up and she was with me for the rest of the day. Came the following week. So after that had happened, they said, oh, how about you come back on Tuesday? Because she's been going there on Thursdays. How about you come back on Tuesday? She can come and hang out for a little bit, have some lunch with the kids, blah, blah, blah. And I thought, great, cool, no problem. We'll go and do that. Got there at like 9 o'clock in the morning and she was so sad. She just kept crying, and for like the first hour all she did was cry. She like clung to me and would not leave my side. Like she was just so upset and I was just like, honestly, I'm so hormonal I was gonna cry. I was really holding back tears. I just felt so bad. And then it was making me think, oh my god, am I doing the right thing for my kid? Like, is me putting her in daycare the right thing? But like, I've got this baby coming, like what am I supposed to do? We then went inside the center. So we went back into like the toddler room and she went and played and she was all good. Like I was just close by. I wasn't like too close, but she went and did her own thing and she was playing with the other kids and she was doing really well. They all went and sat and had lunch and she was happy and I thought, great. I'm starving. At this point it was like 11:15, so we'd been there for 2 hours at that point. I hadn't eaten anything since breakfast. And I was starving. Pregnant, need a snack. So I went to the car for 10 minutes while she was pretty content. Ate my snack. I came back. She was at the door. Hysterical. Absolutely hysterical. And it just absolutely broke my heart. And I was so unsure whether she was going to do better on the Thursday. I was like, how the hell are we going to get through Thursday if she's like this now? There on Thursday, I thought to myself, how about I let her take a toy with her and see if that helps? So I let her take this ducky toy that she has. She has absolutely no emotional attachment to this duck, first of all. It has been chewed by the dog and I've had to sew it. She never really plays with it. She doesn't sleep with it. She doesn't do anything with it. So it's just something that's familiar that she like stuffs around with the dog. So if it gets dirty, if it gets lost, if it gets ripped or whatever, like we don't care. She has no emotional attachment to this thing, so it doesn't matter. I let her take it with her, and she went in there and she showed everybody her duck and that it goes quack, quack, quack. And she apparently took that duck around with her all day. She had it in the sand pit. She had it with her at lunchtime. She had it during nap time. When I picked her up, she still had the duck with her, and it wasn't actually in very bad condition, which is very surprising. And she didn't cry. They didn't have to ring me. When I picked her up, she was just happy as all Larry. So I really think it helped. We are going to be picking up an extra day to daycare, just so it's not such a massive gap in between the days, because I've only been taking her for 1 day. So we're going to be doing 2 consecutive days, possibly starting from this week, or maybe it might be from the following week, just until she gets used to it, and then yeah, we'll see how we go. I only want her to be going for the 1 day. I feel like the 1 day is just enough. I'm already quite skeptical about daycare because I have quite an understanding about how like it's not the most best environment for them under the age of 3, and like the only people that look after her is my mum and it's family, so which is just totally different. Like she does go to creche, but that's only an hour, you know what I mean? But she had the best day. They said that she had the best day. She was happy, she slept, she ate, she didn't cry. So yeah, it's just been a bit of a transition. So I'm hoping this week is a bit different, and I hope that she has the best day again and it's not a big freaking ordeal. But yeah, that has been happening. But anyway, I should go pick her up. I hope she had a good day with my mother. She always does. She loves going to my parents' house. But yeah, let's go pick Amelia up. Amelia woke me up at 4 and she got up 2 more other times. So I put her in the cot. Why does she think it's time to get up? No idea. And of course I couldn't get back to sleep. Story of my life. Let's have a coffee. Both pieces of my friggin' toast. Not impressed. We are off early this morning as Amelia has a maternal child health appointment, which is at like 9 o'clock this morning, so I've got to leave here at about 8:30. And then later this afternoon I've got a midwife appointment, my 38-week midwife appointment, even though I'm 39 weeks tomorrow. So we'll go to the appointment this morning, and then straight after the appointment we'll just come home and I'll take Missy for a walk, since we'll be out for the afternoon because the appointment is in the afternoon. I have to go back into town and I won't be able to walk Missy in the afternoon. So that's going to be pretty much our day today. Still no sign of baby. No Braxton Hicks contractions, no signs, no nothing. We will see. So don't feel like it's coming anytime soon at this rate. But yeah, I'm going to eat the rest of my breakfast and I'll talk to you guys later.
Side by side we swayed in all the colors. Lonesome dove folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love. Stop giving back. Honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that.
one day. Still no baby. Today Amelia was at daycare. We just went and picked her up. Amelia was at daycare today, so I had a nice relaxing me day. I relaxed on the couch. I just did a couple of jobs, washing, a bit of cleaning, just all that sort of stuff. And I just went and picked Amelia up from daycare and we're now making dinner. We're having roast potatoes with some marinated chicken, vegetable fritters and a bit of salad. So that's going to be dinner for tonight. I haven't spoken since like Tuesday or something, possibly. Tuesday? I think Tuesday. My midwife appointment went well. She was very thorough. She went through all of like these things that they never went through the first time I had the baby. Very thorough. She went through all these different things, like just how to induce labor and what happens at the next appointment when it comes to like doing a stretch and sweep and doing a cervical check and if I wanted to do that and just all those bits and bobs. So we checked the baby's heartbeat. His heartbeat was really good. His head down right in there in my pelvis. They actually could feel his shoulders. He was that low in my pelvis. So yeah, it's all happening. I'm just now waiting. Last night I went for a walk and the entire time I just felt Braxton Hicks contractions. I actually thought that something might have been happening because literally the entire time I was just having these very mild, well not very mild, but I wouldn't say very painful. Like I could walk while I was having these contractions. I actually thought something was possibly happening and then I got home. I sat on the couch for maybe 5 to 10 minutes and they just went away. So he's just teasing me a little bit. I didn't get to 39 weeks with Amelia, so I had her at like 38 and 5, 38 and 4 weeks. So I didn't even make it to 39 weeks or 40 weeks. So it'll be interesting when this baby decides to come. I hope I'm not pregnant for like another 2 weeks. So I am so uncomfortable and he's only just gonna get bigger and bigger the longer he's in there. Amelia had an okay-ish day at daycare today. They said that she was a little bit on and off. She'd be all good until there was like a lot of kids playing in the one area and then she'd just be like, like that's a bit too much. And when I picked her up, she just like bawled when she saw me. She was like happy for 2 seconds and then she just fell apart. But like it's definitely an improvement. But yeah, it just makes it hard really. Anyway, I'm going to finish making some dinner and just enjoy spending time with Amelia. And last night I got started in watching Pitch Perfect. I have not seen it since I was in high school. I just remember when the Cup song was like the biggest thing at the time. I think I was like in year 9 or something when it came out. And I don't think I've watched it since. And it's bringing back some high school memory, that's for sure. And I only watched like maybe 40 minutes, half an hour of it last night. And I'm going to watch a little bit more of it tonight. Just to like pop out some happy endorphins, you know. Try to induce this baby in some way or another. The midwife recommended like having spicy food, doing things that I enjoy, like watching something that's funny or watching a funny movie and going for a walk and trying all these different things. So let's see how we go in pumping this baby out. At this rate, this vlog's not really going to be like a weekly vlog. It's more of just like a days leading up to me giving birth. But I hope it doesn't go for another 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's finish making dinner. Hey, you excited for dinner? Did you have fun at daycare today? Did you miss mummy? Because I missed you. I heard you had lots and lots of lasagna. Isn't that just a little bit of you? I got shit all over me. How did I manage to do that? Honestly. Yeah, chippies, darling. Homemade chippies. They will be hot, so you got to be careful. Yummy chicken, baby. Okay, I'm definitely leaking. just broke.